At least I know I do. Well, today we have an amazing value for you. This is the Apple MacBook, and we have it in the 11-inch, and we also have it in the 13-inch. Great colors to choose from, and an incredible value for you today that we're going to get into in just a second. This is a one-day only price. What does that mean? That means that this offer is valid today and will go away at the end of the day, or if it sells out. So whichever one happens first, which means you want to shop early and you want to shop fast because you don't want to miss out on this value. Well, the man of the hour and our technology expert who's going to give us all the goods here. Come on in, Mr. Craig Smith.
The man of the hour.
The man of the hour.
The man of the hour. All right.
You're the only man this hour.
Set the bar low. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Hey, I'm keeping it real.
Just want to let you know, my abs do not feel great.
Well, mine do.
You guys are all firmed up after that flex belt. My abs do not feel great. But I'm ready to talk about computers.
I'm not going to lie to you. My abs feel great, but I am very much looking forward to talking about computers. So first and foremost, why don't we talk about what's fantastic about Apple?
The whole Apple experience. That's the great thing about Apple computers is it's so easy to use and easy to navigate. So many people, they already have their iPhone. They already have their iPad, but they've been stuck with that PC they've been dealing with for the last several years. We're going to dive into this MacBook Air, and again, we're calling it the Air because this, even at the 13.3-inch size, this weighs less than 3 pounds. The ease of navigating from one program to the next, the ease of surfing the web, everything you want to do on this computer is so easy and simple, and everything about Apple is just a spectacular experience. We're going to show you why throughout the course of this hour.
Well, let's talk about what you get, because this is great. So the one that you're seeing here in front of Craig, this is the 13-inch.
So let's put them side by side. So you're looking at 11.6 in your hands, and this is the 13.3-inch in mine. So
these are the two size options to choose from today, okay? And then along with this, we've packaged this into a phenomenal value here. As you can see down front, you're also going to get the keyboard cover, okay? There you go. And then right behind that keyboard cover, you can see this is actually going on the back of the computer as a protectant case.
Protective case. We actually have the case goes on the top and underneath the computer as well.
Awesome. Actually, I have one of those on my computer, and it has saved me on numerous occasions. And then you're getting this carrying case as well. Okay, so that's nice and padded for the clumsies like me out there. And
hey, this is a computer, again, at under 3 pounds at least. This is a computer you want to take everywhere, so that's why we include that case to make sure you get that protection.
Hey, that's a great idea. So great colors to choose from. You're looking, of course, at the red. Next to that, we have it in blue. And then the black. And then, last but not least, my favorite color, and purple.
You like that purple, huh?
Yeah. Now, you also are getting a couple of other things with this. Of course, you're getting the power cord, and we said the carrying case, and all this good stuff here. But one of the things that's so phenomenal is you're getting lifetime tech support for the lifetime of the device.
As long as you own one of these computers, you have a lifetime tech support.
Well, can you explain to us what that is?
Sure. It's a company named Premier. They're based in Auburn Hills, Michigan. We've had a relationship with them here at QVC for probably the last 2.5 to 3 years. And what I love about them, they give you phenomenal tech support. So you're actually going to get a pamphlet like this. It's going to come with your computer, and it has access code information inside of here, an 800 number. You call up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There are technicians there ready to help you out. So many people, at least, they buy a computer from a store, and then if they have a problem with the computer, let's say, well, how do I plug the darn thing in? Or how do I connect to the internet?
How do I turn it on?
How do I open up these programs? Well, they have to go back to the store for that.
Sure.
And then you have to make an appointment. You have to get in the car. You have to drive there. You don't have to do that with Premier Tech Support. You pick up the phone 24/7. You talk to a live human being.
Yeah, someone answers.
They can take remote access control of your computer to show you what to click on, to show you how to find those files. And the nice thing is, if you're newer, you're not really that tech savvy, they're going to answer the simple questions for you. A year from now, when you master this program, they're going to get more complex answers for you, whatever question you have, for as long as you own the computer.
So it's like a bunch of people like you.
Smarter than me. Smarter I can tell you what, because well, it's interesting because I've actually used them before in the past too, where I've said like, hey, look, I got stuck on this one thing. I can't quite figure this out. But yeah, I'm the tech support for my family. My mom calls me up all the time. My wife comes home and says, I can't find this file. Yes, in a lot of ways it's like that for you, but available 24/7.
Well, that's awesome. Well, here's the deal. This is on a one-day only price, which means that this price is only valid through the end of the day, and that's only if we keep them in stock. So it's either a sellout or available till the end of the day, whichever happens first. For the 11-inch, you're getting this home for 6 monthly payments of $208.17. And for the 13-inch, you're getting it home for 6 monthly payments of $224.83. Remember, you're getting so much more than just the amazing computer. You're getting that lifetime tech support, which is an amazing value. $495 value at that tech support. And you know what? For me, when my mother calls me so many times to ask me how to use different technical devices, when half the time I don't know the answer, I would love so much to say, here's the number to the tech support and go.
It's just that, it's that peace of mind.
It's that peace of mind.
Peace of mind. I know they've answered over 1.7 million calls from QVC customers since we've had the partnership with them.
Well, I believe it.
Sure.
Okay, so first of all, Mac is known, and Apple is known for being so user-friendly. So let's talk about some of the fun things you can do with your computer.
Sure. So I was actually playing a movie there. Let me close out of that. And the great thing about Apple computers is you can do so many different things. We talk about the tech specs. We're going to dive into that a little bit later. But I just want to show some of the basic everyday things you'll be doing with your Mac. So let's say you're surfing the web, right? So many people, when they surf the web and they use a PC, they always have to hit these arrow keys, or you have this cryptic key combination to do different things. Apple, just like they made their phones, just like they made their tablets when people are swiping across the screen, now instead of swiping across the screen, you're swiping across this right here, the oversized trackpad. So let me show you how easy it is to navigate a web page. So 2 fingers on the trackpad, I scroll up and down on the page. So it's nice and natural. It's not, again, putting my fingers in weird positions here to navigate. But another really cool feature is that, how many times have you been on a web page and you said, oh, I want to go back to the page I was just on?
Like all the time.
This is how easy it is to do on a MacBook, and this is the operating system that makes it easy to do. 2 fingers on that trackpad, and you just swipe from left to right.
Oh, cool.
That takes you to the previous web page that you were on.
I never knew that.
It's that easy. It's, again, it's that ease of use. That's why people love Apple computers, because it's just intuitive.
Yeah.
A lot of people think, oh, it's an Apple. It's got to be one of those high-tech devices only for the techie people out there, or the person that's editing all that high-definition video or super intense photo editing. No, they make computers designed for the average everyday user, and they make them easy and intuitive. Just like it was simple when you picked up that iPhone and started negotiating it the first time, or you picked up that iPad for the first time, it's that same ease of use on this machine. That's why when people get their Apples, they go, wow, this is a totally different experience than the PC world I'm used to. It's so much easier, it's so much smoother, and it's so much more intuitive.
Right, we love that. Well, let me ask you, so let's get into some of like the details of the computer. 1.6 gigahertz of Intel Core?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It's a great question. That's when we get into a lot of like technical gobbledygook. So we start with the processor. There's three important things you got to worry about when you're buying a computer.
Okay.
It's the processor, it's the amount of RAM that you have, and we'll dive into that, and also how much hard drive space do you have.
Okay.
So starting with that Intel Core i5, it's the 5th generation of the iCore processors from Intel, so it's a super fast processor. What's really neat about this series of processors, though, is that Intel has designed them not to just run at one constant speed no matter what you're doing. It actually has a built-in turbo boost that goes up to 2.7 gigahertz of speed. And you're thinking, well, why do I need that? Who cares about that? At least if you're on your computer and you're just surfing the web, or you're just answering some emails, that doesn't require a lot of power out of the computer.
Okay.
So why does the computer have to run full throttle?
Right.
Why does the processor have to really boost? It doesn't. So it runs at one speed, a lower speed.
Okay.
Let's say you want to download a movie. Well, that's when your computer needs some power. So all of a sudden you got this great video, you want to download it on your computer. Well, this processor will actually step on the accelerator, kick up to a higher speed to allow you to process and bring that file down more quickly. And then when you're doing the simple tasks like surfing the web or answering an email, it backs off and helps save the battery power.
So it's intuitive.
It's smart, it's intuitive, and it's going to be able to process the data more quickly and more efficiently than earlier versions of processors.
Well, that's really cool, and I would assume that
it's
from Apple, right?
Yeah, it's stuff you don't think about. It's one of those things, when you download a file, you want it to happen fast.
Right.
Well, this is going to say, I know you want to download a file. Let's do it quickly and efficiently.
Yes. I know we shouldn't have to think about something like that, because how would you know that if you're not a real computer person? I mean, I actually have a MacBook. That's what I use at home. But I would not consider myself a real computer person. I just like the way it works. I like how easy it is. I like the clarity of the screen, and I like the backlit keyboard, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. So what are you scrolling through right now?
I'm scrolling through iBooks right now, which is another cool Apple feature. Great thing about Apple computers is everything is designed for their own machines. When you step into the PC world, you're dealing with somebody's making this software program and somebody else is making a different software program, and they're designed to work on a whole variety of computers. Everything Apple does is designed just for their machine. So we talked about that processor being important. I also want to show you what RAM is all about too. So that's one of the programs I have open. RAM is random access memory, and this is 4 gigabytes of RAM. So this allows me to have all these programs open at the same time. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You probably are not going to have 10 programs open at the same time. But with 4 gigabytes of RAM, you can have that and more. And look at how quick and responsive things are when I go from Photos back to the iBooks.
Wow.
I get out of there, I go back to the web browser. Everything is nice and smooth. That's what random access memory is all about. It's giving you quick access to the files and the programs that you currently have open. And the last feature we talked about with the computer, 128 gigabytes of flash storage. That's basically your storage locker, how much stuff you can put in your computer.
Okay.
With photos, videos, and movies and things like that.
Well, I think that's great because, you know, anytime you're going on a trip, maybe you want to have your movies. I know for myself, I keep all my photos on my computer, so that's very, very sacred to me and important. So this is a one-day only price here at QVC. You just have one choice to make, really, well, 2 choices actually. Do you want the 11-inch screen or the 13-inch?
I'll put them side by side right there.
Side by side. Yeah, there you go. And then the color that you'd like to choose from for your accessories, because this is also coming with, as you can see down front here, it's coming also with the keyboard protector. This can go over the keyboard. There you go. Really nice there.
And that's silicone right there. Nice thing about that, it lays right on top of the keys. And all of us, let's face it, we're having a little snack while we're doing our computing, stuff like that. This helps keep everything nice and clean. You can actually take that off and run some water over it to clean it off afterwards.
Probably also really good for dust.
It's great for dust.
Yeah.
You're not going to run water over your actual keyboard on your computer, of course not. But you can run water over that keyboard overlay.
And then you're getting the cover to go on the computer and then the actual carrying case to go with it. So the choices are red, that you're seeing here, or the blue, and then the black, or the purple. So you're getting all of that, plus you're getting the tech support for life, for the life of the device. In addition to that, we're also giving you a PrinterPix voucher. What is that?
That's really cool. So actually, I'm going to call it up on my computer here. It's a $50 PrinterPix voucher. What PrinterPix is, it's a website you can go to. And how many of us have all those great photographs of the kids on our iPhones?
Oh, yeah.
Or you get that family reunion or whatever it is, you get those great pictures on your iPhone, and they live on your iPhone, and you don't do anything else with them. This is PrinterPix's website right here. What you have the ability to do is you can take those photos, create a canvas out of them, have a metal print made out of them, put the pictures and turn them into a puzzle or onto a coffee mug. It allows you to get more creative and have more fun with those photos and get those pictures out there.
Awesome.
So many of us take the pictures on the phone. They never leave the phone. No one else gets to see them except when they're on the little screen.
I know.
Get them out on a big screen on a canvas or a coffee mug and have tons of fun.
How cool would that be? Well, let's take a look at what this would cost if you were to purchase everything separately, because it's pretty amazing. There you can see just the tech support alone for the life of the device, $495. And quite frankly, I think it could be worth more.
Yes, and again,
peace of mind.
And there's no limit to calls. There's no limit on how long you'll be on the call either. So just again, anytime, 24/7, you have a call, use that tech support.
And a human will answer the phone. And then you're getting the MacBook fitted case, the keyboard overlay, you can see $15. The cook and recipe organizer, that's really cool. If you're into recipes and whatnot, this is going to be a great way to organize them on the computer, so you won't need those little recipe cards anymore all over the kitchen, and we'll show you that in just a second. And then the password manager, also $19. That PrinterPix voucher, which Craig just showed you, at $50. Look at all the other things you're getting there. You're getting all of the Software Essentials Deluxe 4 Max. And this includes the software and the services, $682. That's how much all of this is if you were to purchase it separately. But today, you are getting this home for a one-day only price of 6 monthly payments of $208.17 for the 11-inch or $224 over the next 4 months for the 13-inch. So I would like to say good morning to Hi Nem from Florida. Good morning. How are you?
Hi, excuse me. It's Frankie.
It's Frankie.
Frankie.
Yes, my name is Frankie.
All right.
Well,